Good afternoon, and welcome to the Employee Baltimore Show, sponsored by the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, Employment Services Division. The last couple in which we were sharing some great resources for our community, but we're back live today. So, welcome back. So a couple of things have happened in that time. So, I hope that those of you that are mothers or part of the village had a wonderful Mother's Day. I know I did. Let me y'all see my flowers. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, what I reminded my family is Mother's Day is a special day, but every day should be special for mothers for all that we do. You do also have to be mindful that Father's Day coming up, and they always feel a little slighted. So we want to make sure we honor the men in our lives and that support our families. So we got some wonderful guests here today, but I'm not alone. Uh, my name is Deirdre Moore Durant. I'm part of the Employee Services division. I am a business service representative, and while in office, I am at the 3001 East Madison Street, which is our East Side Career Center. We are now open and we are available for appointments at this time on the days that we're in office. But during this time of the pandemic and when we were closed to the public as a facility, we were still receiving resumes, we were still talking to employers and getting folks attached to some wonderful job opportunities. But I'm not alone today. I do have my supervisor in the Employment Services Division, Mr. Darrell Falls. Hey, Darrell. He will be
Oh,
joining
there
us.
we go.
Hey,
There we go.
hey, how you
Hello, Didra. How
how
are
you
you?
doing today?
How
You
are
know
you?
what? I
Thank
think
you.
this is
Thank
a
you.
great time to be on because we have some wonderful information to share with folks today. We have recruitments and activities that are going up. I do want to mention really quickly, there are positions that are available through the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. We need counselors, we need people for our youth division. And actually, I'm just going to mention a little bit here, but we're going to share a little bit more of the details coming up. We're going to be having a virtual opportunity for those folks interested in joining the Mayor's Office of Employment Development and providing services to our community. What else we got going on, Darrell?
Oh man, and you just hit it off at the top. So let's start at the top. Is
Yes.
yes, we are doing internal recruitment. We are right now looking to hire and recruit 5 to 6 career development facilitators. These are the folks that you will see in our centers that help with counseling, assessments, employability development planning, creating the workshops, job development, helping individuals with their resumes, assisting individuals to access WIOLA training. So if you have any background in doing career development, we would love for you to apply. We also are looking for a bilingual mobile career navigator, someone that will travel into and work with community-based organizations to provide outreach, to host events. You will have a city-owned vehicle that you will use to do that type of work, and to help us network and build partnerships with different community-based organizations. And then we're looking for 10 youth work field monitors. These folks will help us retain and help place and coordinate guidance for young people who are going to be working this summer. And then we're looking for also 5 youth unit clerks. These folks will provide basically supportive general office administrative work. So we have these jobs. These are internal. We're doing interviews. We're hosting, in fact, an information session that will be virtual on May the 17th. And then we're hosting an in-person information session on May the 19th, and the interviews will commence May the 23rd through the 27th. So if you're looking for work, we have jobs. All of these positions, from what I can ascertain, are paying 40,000 and up. So these are good positions. They're paying a very, very decent salary. If you're interested in working with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, please, please apply. Also, we have coming up a great event on May the 25th. We're doing our second annual construction and apprenticeship event. We had this event back in 2020, just prior to COVID, just prior to everything closing down. And at that time, we had over 35 vendors and over 200 and something residents came out. It was a great event. We're hosting our second event this year on May the 25th. It's going to be housed at the War Memorial Hall at 101 North Gate Street. Right now, we have over 28 vendors that have registered to attend. They're looking to hire and train. This is on the job training, folks. Anyone that want to be a CDL driver, anyone that wants to be a carpenter, anyone that wants to be a plumber, electrician, learn welding, bricklaying, HVAC, painting, iron workers. Right now, there's $1 billion, more than $1 billion worth of development that's happening all across Baltimore City. We need skilled tradesmen and women to complete this work. This is the time to get into apprenticeships right now. The Mayor's Office of Employment Development has a new apprenticeship team headed up by Miss Wendy Gordon. Monk Lewis is the business services rep for that team. Please reach out to them. We have apprenticeship opportunities available. You should not want to see folks coming from outside your state to build up your city. This is your city. Every vacant house can use a carpenter, a plumber, and electrician. You learning that skill give this city an edge on developing its infrastructure. So please come out and join us on May the 25th. We need you. The employers that are going to be attending, and some of them I'm going to mention, Whiting and Turner will be attending, Commercial Construction will be attending, ECS Mid-Atlantic, a great group, will be attending. Our great training partners, JARC, Civic Works, New Directions, just to name a few, they will all be in attendance. So please, please come and join us on May the 25th. We definitely want to see you guys at the location at the War Memorial.
Before we move on, there's a lot of building within our city. We still have the Canton area that's still just blowing up with buildings and businesses. After the CIAA was here, they closed down the Royal Arena. So they are refurbishing that. We need people. We need hands.
Yep.
At one point, people weren't as attracted to some of the trade jobs, but these trade jobs are giving you training. They have an excellent salary. And you know what? That industry is aging out. And we need some new folks.
Yes.
Able to go in and be able, those electricians, those plumbers, those engineers, those project managers, to be able to fill those jobs. This is an excellent opportunity for folks that have an interest and can apply those skills in that industry to come out and share information and take advantage of this wonderful training opportunity.
Absolutely. You're right about that. And then we have a good training partner right now, Bluestone Communications. They reached out to us to hire and train 30 Baltimore City residents to be voice data video technicians. All right. This is a 3-year training starting around 15. But once you finish up in the 3rd year, you're at $23.68 an hour. Every 6 months, you're going to get a wage increase for learning and growing in this career. And the work you're going to be performing is right here in Baltimore City. What you would need is a driver's license, a high school diploma, and be able to pass a 9th grade math and reading test. This program is a great program. This is our 2nd year partnering with our great partners over there at Bluestone Communications. They will be at the event on May the 25th. And then I just talked to an employer yesterday, called me and said, listen, I need 25 laborers that I want to pay $22 an hour. Can I come to your event on the 25th? I told her I'll set up a table in the front of the hall for you, because we got residents that want to do that kind of work, y'all. So come on out. Again, May the 25th, we're having a great event at the War Memorial. This is leading up to the weekend of Memorial Day. So this is right on time. It's very timely. Transportation, you can get there by bus. You can get there by car. It's parking all around the area. Please join us on that day. Also coming up, I believe Katanya put on there the upcoming security job fair that's happening at the Eastside Career Center, the premier center in MOED, Eastside Career Center, all the wonderful staff over there. I give you all props for all the great work you guys do over there. So Monday, May the 16th, if you're looking to do security work, whether it's unarmed or armed, you need to come to the Eastside Career Center at 10 a.m. We're going to have employers there waiting to interview you and offer you a job on the spot. All right. So please, please, please be in attendance. And again, MOED, this is what we do. We love networking with employers and bringing those employers to the community. Myself and Deirdre is going to be out in the community this Saturday, in fact,
Yes.
for an event. If you guys want to come out and meet us and talk to us about some of these events, you can join us this Saturday at Calvin. I believe we're going to be at Calverton Middle
I thought it was elementary school.
Elementary School. Can you talk a little bit about that, Deirdre?
Okay, sure. Not only the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, we are obviously trying to assist Baltimore City residents to return to employment, and we've done a pretty good job of it. Now many of our schools has assigned a community engagement personnel. And what they're doing is they're getting together with our district leaders to be able to, so for us to share information to out in the community. This is the first one I've done in a while, but our team has been actively engaging in outreaches with churches and other community organizations throughout this time frame. So what it does is we kind of share some wonderful information for you. But let me just mention, we talked about some events that we have showcasing for our whole agency. So they're big events. However, let us also let you know that through the Mayor's Office of Employment Development and Employment Services position, there's over 350 jobs that are available. So I do encourage you to tap into our now hiring and take a look at some of those positions. Me personally, I work with many of our nonprofits as well as in the healthcare industries. All industries are involved in reference to needing some great folks, and they have some good salaries, folks. Not only we do warehouse and those kind of things, we still need CDL drivers, A and B. Where you at? We also are looking for counselors and therapists and positions that need maybe a 2-year certification and 4-year degrees. I am also have just now started working with Baltimore Promise, which is a community organization. They need a program assistant. They also need a senior manager that has some grant writing exposure to be able to work and provide to our cities the supports that's necessary. All industries are reflected in the jobs that we're looking for at this time. Folks, we are still out in the communities. We are at this point, we are in our offices. We talked a little bit about training, but there's lots of training dollars that are available, not only with our apprenticeship program that's looking for some great folks, but we have other training entities that are also offering training opportunities. So if you are interested in training, we have our wonderful career development facilitators at our centers that's able to help you navigate through that process to get eligible for training. Jobs are wonderful, careers are better. In order to develop those careers, you're going to might need additional certifications and additional trainings. Those are available. So I do encourage you to touch bases to either of our career centers that are available to you or our hubs. We had a couple new hubs that opened up. One got renovated and got updated, but we have new hubs that are available to you as well. So they're within your communities. So do touch bases to one of our facilities, whether it's the Eastside Career Center located on the East Side, the Northwest Career Center located on the 3rd floor of Undiamond, our Bond Secure hubs, our hubs that have been located throughout the city of Baltimore, so we can support you in your next steps.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as I mentioned before, me and Deirdre, if you want to talk to us about these activities, you can meet with us this Saturday at the District 8 Job and Resource Fair It's going to be this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 at the Calvin M. Rodwell Elementary Middle School at 4505 Liberty Heights Avenue. We will be there along with a bunch of other community resources. So if you want to come out and meet with us and talk to us about all these great opportunities, please feel free to come out. We want to be in the community. We want to connect to you guys in the community to make sure we connect you to all these resources and definitely connect you to your next career, because that's our goal. We want to see you working. We want to see you growing. And yes, all of these opportunities are available. There's an opportunity for everyone, whether you have a background, whether you have no background, whether you have high in education, whether you have low skills. There's something for everyone, and we're working tirelessly to work with employers to connect you to them. And a lot of employers really rely on us to connect you to them. So please reach out to us, stay connected with us. We really, really got a lot going on, and we really, really want to get you guys working. Again, 25th, May the 25th, Construction Apprenticeship Job Fair. Okay. But on June the 8th, we're planning a transportation job fair at the Employment Connection Center. We're inviting anyone that wants to drive, whether you're CDL A, whether you're CDL B, or whether you want to do mobility transportation. We will have employers in place at the Employment Connection Center on June the 8th to interview you directly and to offer your opportunity.
Great. Thanks for shouting out our Bush Street location, because they said, hey, what about us? Hey,
Let's
we're
not
all
forget
in
it.
this together. Most
That's right.
certainly our Bush Street folks over there at South Baltimore area, most certainly they are looking for some great opportunities as well and doing recruitments and helping people within the community.
Absolutely. Well, that is great. Well, thank you. I don't know what else to say other than we want to see you guys this weekend, May the 14th. We're going to be out in the community. You get a chance to come and meet us at the District 8 Job and Resource Fair,
Mhm.
Calvin M. Rodwell Elementary Middle School,
Yes.
4505 Liberty Heights Avenue. We have a lot of jobs. You also have a chance to meet with us on May the 25th at the War Memorial Building right downtown for construction and apprenticeship job fair. And you have a third chance to meet with us virtually, virtually May the 17th if you're interested in applying for internal jobs we have with our adult services as well as our youth services. We need career developers. We need mobile drivers. We need people back desperately. Come on out, network with us. We can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. For those of you that have mentioned in the comments that I need a job, where you at? You want to make sure that you do contact us through our website, moed.baltimorecity.gov, so that you can view the job board for openings. If you have not already registered on our Maryland Workforce Exchange, I also encourage you to do that so that we can be able to support you with the jobs that are coming up, so we can share information with you.
Mhm.
And that is https colon // mwejobs.maryland.gov, to register for any of our job opportunities. That's the let folks know that we're working with you. We're interested in attaching you to the next job opportunity. I'm going to put this out here, so if you are interested in any additional information, you can call our centers at 410-396-3009. I'm also going to give you my email. Now, this is the only thing that I'm asking. If you email me, attach your updated resume, so I have an idea of what you're looking
Mhm.
for, so I'll be able to email and forward you some resources in reference to the jobs that we have spoken about and others. So that my email is ddurant@oedworks.com. That's my current email. We will be transitioning permanently over to our city email very, very soon. But right now, you can get to me at ddurant@oedworks.com. And I would be remiss that what I need on your resume is this. I need an updated resume. I need a current contact number. No screenshots, please. I also need to ensure that you have your message unit that is opened up. It's nothing like somebody trying, I'm anxiously trying to get back in touch with you. An employer is trying to get back in touch with you, and the answering service isn't on. So make sure you update your answering service as well so that you can get that very valuable message and start looking at your emails. That's kind of how we're doing it at this point. During the time frame of the pandemic, we did a lot of our work virtually, and we were very successful in attaching employers and candidates to great opportunities. And that's not going away. So we'll probably be
Mhm.
doing some kind of hybrid kind of thing. We're in person at this point, but we also still will, the virtual world is not going to go away. We still will be using that platform to engage with employers as well as candidates for the opportunity. So you want to make sure that you are prepared for that. We are
Absolutely.
interested in chatting with as many people as possible to fill in these jobs. All industries, all locations are really looking for some great candidates
Mhm.
through transition of positions, through folks making decisions to retire from positions. We need you, and we need some great candidates to fill the positions that have been vacated. And we're doing these formats to be able to gather as many people as possible so that we can inform you about the job, the prerequisite of the jobs, just to kind of gauge your interest as you move forward into actually posting completed applications for the positions so that we can get you interviewed with employers and get you started back to work.
Mhm. Also, we are working with a lot of partners. University of Maryland is sponsoring a surgical technician training. This is a paid training where you could be paid to learn how to be a surgical technician. I just put the link, sent the link over to Katanya to share. If you're interested in being a surgical technician, one of our main partners, University of Maryland, is sponsoring a free surgical technician training. You can register today. The next information session that they're hosting when you register is going to be for May the 18th. Wednesday, May the 18th at 5:30. You could get a chance to talk with University of Maryland about joining their surgical free paid surgical technician training. We have a lot of partners, folks. We work with a lot of partners across the city. They're always sharing information with us in reference to opportunities to assist you to get a job or career. Also, University of Maryland is sponsoring also expungement workshops. So stay tuned with us. Our Northwest Career Center is also sponsoring expungement workshops. So if you feel like maybe your background is getting in the way of you moving forward, connect to us. Let's see what we can do to help you out with that. All right. Let's see if we can get that behind you and get your career in front of you.
Okay, and Darrell, we don't want to forget our new program for Baltimore City residents attached to Baltimore City jobs. We got a Lyft ride share program.
Yes.
So for folks that
Yes.
are not currently employed and you're attached to employment opportunities, hopefully through us, but even if it's through other avenues, it's just a matter of notifying the nearest center that you received the job, that we provide the information of your what would be the time frame of successful return to work, and for 30 days, there's a lift ticket that will take you back and forth to work only, but for
Yep.
30 days. So by the time you get the first paycheck, you could kind of put that in your pocket, take care of some other things that you needed to, because for 30 days, the rideshare program will support you with a
Absolutely.
ride from your Baltimore City resident location to your Baltimore City job. That's the parameters that we
Absolutely.
need. And the whole point is that there are lots of jobs in Baltimore City, and we're encouraging folks to not only look at our outskirts, but look at what's available in our Baltimore City footprint. There are lots of jobs available. In fact, a couple of months ago, the Mayor's Office of Employment Development and Employment Services worked with a number of Baltimore City agencies to find some great candidates that have started back to work.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lyft Ride Share program is available to you, after you now most certainly we have to have some interaction with you to document when you starting to work and that kind of thing. That needs to be confirmed. But we have this wonderful young lady that's in charge of this program, Miss Reed, and we would be able to share that information with her, and she will set up your Lyft Ride Share program. And for those of you that know the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, some time ago, we used to have tokens. Remember that? And then bus passes. Well, all that stuff kind of went away. But we realized that if we're going to be able to support our community, they not only need a job that pays $15 or more, but they also would be able to maybe give them support to get back and forth to work the first 30 days, so that we can help folks get back to work and then manage your budget and be able to do these things well.
That's a beautiful thing. And
Yes.
it's very important. And this is one of the greatest things about the American Rescue Plan Act, the ARPA funding that we received. When MOED received that funding, the first thing we did was figure out how we can help job seekers. There is nothing like getting a job offer and then the next day trying to figure out how I'm going to get to that job. Well, we have an answer for you for 30 days at least. For
Exactly.
30 days, we're going to help you get to that job. That job just has to be in Baltimore City. That job just has to be able to give you more than 32 hours of a week work, and we will help support you getting to that job. I've seen that so many times. Folks say, I got a job, but I don't have no way of getting there.
No.
Can y'all help me with a bus pass or a token? Well, now we have something that can seriously help you. And please reach out. That we want to spend that money. We want to see you guys take advantage of that Lyft Ride Share. It's a great program. We're lucky to have it. Please connect with us. If you get a job on your own and you just know that, hey, this week someone is telling me Monday I can start work, you need to be calling us today.
Yes.
You need to be calling us today.
We have gotten so excited about all the things that are happening with our agency. We have a guest today, and we don't want to forget about him. So we have Mr. Blake, and we're going to bring him on the camera. And Darrell, if you would introduce him and what he does. Sorry about that, Mr. Blake. We got so excited.
Well, you got me excited. I'm ready to join and into the workforce, and I'm thankful that you're providing everybody in Baltimore City all these wonderful resources that they can get paid. It's very important to not only provide the training, but other access to getting back and forth to jobs. So thank you both very much.
Well, you're a partner now. You're in it. So.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brian Blake, for joining us. Mr. Blake is with the Eunice Casey Foundation. They're working with not just the homeless population, but they're also working with young people in school that are having issues as far as learning and things like that. So, Mr. Blake, please tell us the great things and the great work that the Eunice Casey Foundation does for this wonderful city of ours.
The Eunice Casey Foundation was founded by my wife, Leslie Casey Blake. She's the executive director, but it was motivated by her because she was inspired that her own personal mother was homeless and had difficulties with her life, and she had mental illnesses. So it was through that inspiration, my wife dedicated to develop this foundation to help people with mental illnesses, as well as people that are homeless. And both of us work in the school system, Baltimore City school system, and we work with special needs students. So we thought it was important to incorporate this into this foundation.
That's great. That's beautiful. And what services are you providing directly, specific services?
Well, we're raising awareness. Like, it's Mental Health Awareness Month. We're raising awareness about mental health issues. But I know our primary focus is helping those that are homeless, and then also helping those that need services to help them through these mental challenges. We're hoping to raise funds We're having an event on Saturday. We're hoping to raise funds for a student that might be interested in some kind of job in capacity of psychology or sociology. And we're hoping to be able to offer the money we raise for as a scholarship to them. Down the road, because of the pandemic, we're looking to do some teletherapy to have some people to talk to people that have issues, because we have a lot of things going on as a result of the pandemic, and people just need to talk. And just like you mentioned earlier about getting back and forth to places, people don't have access to transportation. So we try to do things to support those people. Um, we're hoping to move further in that direction. I think just by the motivation of knowing her mother went through those challenges,
Right.
My wife has focused on that, and then also has gotten me to help support her.
Right.
Gotcha.
Brian, how do we get in touch with you, or people that need the supportive services? How will they get in touch with you?
Well, we have a web page. It's they can either contact email leslicase35@gmail.com. We also, before the pandemic, were located in the New Covenant Community United Church of Christ, and it's on 1805 Wicks Avenue. It's pastored by you might know Reverend Brian Murray. We were working out that location, and through the pandemic, we have to go online just like you are doing things virtually as well. So I would say access our webpage if you can.
All right. Actually, Reverend Brian Murray is a great longtime friend of ours.
Yeah.
So that's great. That is great. Now, do you see people by appointment virtually after you get in touch with them, or how does that go?
Well, right now we're just raising funds. Like I said, we have things going on as far as raising funds for students going back to school. We had a backpack fundraiser. Like I said, we're having the scholarship fundraiser on Saturday. But down the road, we're hoping to get involved with mental, doing a mental teletherapy on online real soon. But we haven't gotten to that point yet. But we're working towards that.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
If you could provide that information to our program manager today, Miss Lester, who's coordinating things behind the scenes. She's always a presence. If you could be able to support her with that information, so we can get that information out to others.
Yeah. And just one more thing, if some people are available Saturday, you can come party with a purpose. Um, we're having the Queens of Soul, and one of the Queens of Souls is my wife, Leslie Casey Blake. She's a singer as well as harmony. We're also going to have a comedian. I don't know if you know Robert Richardson. He's supposed to be in attendance as well. And we're looking forward to having a good time at the American Legion on in Owings Mills to raise funds for that. And like I said, I'll give Miss Lester that information as well if people want to attend.
Okay, just tell us the times.
Oh, the time is from 8 p.m. 8 to 12 p.m. on Saturday, May 14th.
Oh, so you're okay. Is there a cost?
It's a $50 donation for that.
Okay. All right.
And
And what did you
including
say?
that
Party
price
for the
is the,
community?
I'm sorry,
You
including
said
that
party
price.
for the community and the cause?
Yeah, yep, party with a purpose.
All righty. That's great information.
Yes, it's good. It's wonderful. And I know working in the past with the homeless population, that's a hard population to work with. Most folks see homelessness and think that that's the problem, that they're homeless. Other things happen in these individuals' lives that led to that homelessness.
Right.
And to be able to deal with the mental health, even the drug addiction, is will help stabilize in some sense a lot of those folks. But yeah, it's a rough population, and I really, really, really appreciate the great work you guys are doing to help that population.
Yeah, we just have
Really,
to
really appreciate
reach
it.
those people and
Yes,
not
yeah,
look down upon them. So
that's right. That's right. Absolutely, man. Great, great work you guys are doing.
Right.
Really appreciate it.
thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Leslie just popped in and they said, please follow you on the Facebook. So the
Okay.
Leslie Casey, she's coming in, making sure we got all the information.
Okay.
Thank
Beautiful,
you,
beautiful.
Leslie. Great work that you're doing.
Hmm.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
And this is a great foundation for Baltimore City. They've been around a long time, so this is some good work you guys are doing. Really appreciate it.
And that's the event coming on Saturday.
Yes. Can you send that flyer to us? Because we can send that out to our workforce partners as well.
Yes. I think
Please
Miss
send that
Lester
over
has it. I'll
to us,
make
Mr.
sure I
President.
send it to her again.
Yes, please do.
Yep,
That
I
looks
Thank
got
like
you
it's
so
going to be a
much.
lovely event, man. Yes,
Thank you.
definitely.
And thank you for all you do for our city as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Appreciate you
Appreciate
much.
that.
Mhm.
So that is great, great, great stuff. Listen, MOED, we keep you connected. We connect you to
Yes.
the community, we connect you to jobs, and we connect you to purpose.
That's
So
right.
stick with us, and we're going to get you guys there. One more thing, I want to make an announcement. Just got a flyer from New Directions. They are offering a free forklift certification training. If anyone is interested, you can reach out to us. Again, this is New Direction. Their training starts May the 31st and ends June 17th. No out of pocket costs. Once you get this forklift certification, they're going to assist you with finding employment at a wage of 14 to 17 an hour.
Hmm.
So again, they will be at the event on May the 25th if you want to come to sign up for that forklift training. Another great partner of ours, Maryland New Directions. Love all the great work they're doing over there, and we love partnering with them. And they wanted to share that information with us, and I had to share it. Thank you so much. Is there anything else we need to put out there, Deirdre? We done said it all.
We said a
Got a lot
lot.
of stuff happening in May, folks. If you want to work for eternally with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, we're hosting a virtual information session on May the 17th and an in-person information session on May the 19th. We've already shared the links. We have a bunch of jobs that we're hiring for internally. We're looking for great folks that want to come out there, come into our agency, and do the work that we do, helping our Baltimore City residents move along in their careers. May the 25th, we have the construction and apprenticeship job fair. It's going to be a blast. Again, we got 27 vendors that have signed up. You can get your HVAC, you can get electrical, plumbing, any of those trades. I remember a week or so ago, or maybe a month ago, they were talking about selling the houses again in Baltimore City for $1. Imagine if you were a carpenter and your homeboy was a plumber and your best friend was an electrician. You take about 7, 8 of them houses and rehab them houses and put a good family in them homes. We
Mhm.
need skilled tradesmen in Baltimore City to help build up our infrastructure. We need them today. May the 25th, please join us for this construction event. You do not want to miss it.
Okay, and Leslie just gave us a shout out again. He said in August and getting ready for back to school, there's a book drive. He
Yes.
said, and in the summer, they go where the homeless lives and give them toiletries. So they're
Beautiful.
doing a lot of great work in the community, not just saying it, but they're
They're
actually
doing it.
out there and doing
There
it.
you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
we appreciate you.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Beautiful.
as
Beautiful.
always, again, our centers are open. There's excellent job opportunities, there's excellent training opportunities. It's just a matter of calling the center that's closest to you and making an appointment to talk to our case managers in reference to one of the many training opportunities that you might be interested in. It's time to do that now so they can get you in, so they can get you enrolled, and most certainly talk to you about the interest of credentialing and additional training that is available to you.
There we go. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much, Deirdre, for inviting me on your guys' show. I haven't been on this show in a minute.
Well, I
Uh,
have to thank our co-partner, Ms. Lester, for the opportunity.
yes.
But you know what? As we are just sitting here and just talking, I'm just thinking and reflecting on all the great opportunities that we have, not just moving
Me
forward, but
too, Mom.
what we were able to accomplish during the time frame of pandemic that we had to pivot. We had to make sure the information was out there to folks that we
Hmm.
placed folks, and some great job opportunities. We worked well with employers and got the candidates that they need. That it continues to move on.
And May is just one of those wonderful months, folks. I failed to mention Baltimore Port Alliance hiring and career expo on
Yes.
Thursday, May the 26th. Katanya will be attending that event representing the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. It will be housed at the Community College of Baltimore Dundalk campus at 72 Solace Point Road. Again, this is May the 26th. Baltimore Port Alliance hiring. A bunch of companies is going to be there. I mean, they have a lot of employers at the ports that's looking to hire. So again, May is a big month for us, folks. Stay connected with us. Reach out to us. Again, you can meet myself and Deirdre this Saturday at an event in West Baltimore to meet with us and talk to us about all these activities. So come out, join us. We just can't wait to see you guys again. Calvin M. Broadwell Elementary School, 4305 Liberty Heights Avenue. We're gonna be there Saturday, May the 14th from 10 till 2. Come out to see us and talk to us about these opportunities. We can't share everything because we don't have enough time. But trust me, it's a lot that we have going on.
Yeah.
Street training, jobs, careers, anything you need to do to get your life stabilized and get into a good career, get into some good training, get into a good job, you need to come and see us.
And then also on the 16th, just a reminder that if you're looking for security, armed or unarmed, we have a number of companies that are going to be meeting with us at the Eastside Career Center, located 3001 East Madison Street. The flyer's been out for a little bit, but hope to see you there. Bring your resume and any credentials that you may need to support your employment agenda. So we want to make sure that you take advantage of any of these opportunities. There are many. And as mentioned before, if you would like to email me, ddurant@oedworks.com, attach your resume, so that I would be able to share some of the jobs and the many others that are available for you to take a look at. Don't miss this opportunity.
Don't miss it. Thank you so much.
Well, Darrell, I think we did pretty good.
I think so. I can't replace my boy Marvin McKinstry.
No, indeed.
This is his format.
This is.
I'm behind the scenes.
Exactly. Thank you.
But you know what? I love it. It was great joining you today, and hosting this show. Katanya, thank you so much. You do great in the back end, producing this show. You do it all. We appreciate you, sister.
Most certainly.
And again, I salute you, Baltimore. I salute you, Baltimore.
All righty. Bye now.
Talk to you soon.
All righty.
Well, thank you, Michelle. I don't know how I did, but thank you.